guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do my annual holiday gift guide video for you guys today because I'm sure you guys have been bombarded with all these Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals, and personally this is the time that I like to do all my gift shopping to take advantage of all the sales and discounts going on. So let's get right into it. The first item I want to mention is something I picked up myself. I actually just received this. This is a silk travel neck pillow from Slip. You guys know this brand probably for all their silk pillowcases. This set in particular came in this bag, so you can definitely travel with this as well. So there's 3 items in here: a matching eye mask, which is also in silk, and then a mask. The eye mask is going to be so good for blocking out any light so you can sleep. And then this honestly feels so luxurious because of the 100% silk material, and I love this super seamless velcro. You can't even tell, right? So it opens up like this, so you can customize it, make it like super tight or kind of loose. And then there's also a zipper, so you can take this whole thing off and wash it. So it looks like this. For those long hauls, I always bring my neck pillow because it's so useful. I have a hard time sleeping on flights to begin with, but if I don't have my neck pillow, if I like doze off for like 10 minutes, I always wake up with like so much pain on my neck. So this is going to be so good, and because it's silk, it's going to be so much softer and smoother on the skin, so you're not going to wake up with like weird marks, and you can use this as a pillow to like sleep. So I thought this would be a really good gift. And then from the same brand, I wanted to mention their pillowcases because I have been using mine for many years now. I think everyone can benefit from having a silk pillowcase because first of all, it's so much better for your hair. Before I had my silk pillowcase, I used to get so much breakage like right on the crown of my head, and they were so bad to the point where like I would have little hair pieces that were only like 2 inches long, and I would have like that kind of breakage for like so long. I mean, yes, like my hair was over processed with bleach, but I would always have like that specific spot with all those like breakage, and it wasn't just from bleach because my whole head was bleached. And ever since switching to silk pillowcases, my hair has been able to grow out even like the breakage from the back. And also it's so much better for your skin if you're like a side sleeper like I am, because when we're sleeping like this, our face is gonna get like crushed and like just smushed. No one wants to deal with like pillow marks on their faces in the morning, and like those cotton pillowcases are actually very rough on the skin, so a silk one is going to prevent any like wrinkles and fine lines and all the bad stuff that we want to avoid. I have this like curated list that I wanted to share with you guys today, and wow, look at that light. And I was just going through the list and realized that pretty much everything is like skincare related, and I think it's because I'm a firm believer in investing in your skin and like all your skincare products rather than buying like the next best makeup to hide all your flaws. It's so much more sustainable that way, it's so much more effective that way, and I have been making that switch this entire year, and that's why I think I kind of gravitated towards all these products that really like stood out to me and that I have personally enjoyed. And you guys know I talked about this brand Nateur a lot. I still take all their supplements, I still have all their like skincare products and hair. They have kind of become like my default skincare brand, so I always have their products in stock. I always like to switch it around. They're very gentle. Like if my skin is freaking out, I always like use their products, and I never get any type of irritation from their products, and I never have, which is really crazy to think about. And yet their products are all so effective. They're all non-toxic, they all smell so good. Like that's why I love them so much. And right now they're actually having a 25% off site-wide sale. They always do something big around this time, so if you have been interested or you want to stock up on anything, like now is really the time. And if you're kind of new to the brand, I think a really good product is their Holy Trinity. It's a gift set of 3 products, 3 like main products. So it has their Holy C powder, which is like the vitamin C powder that you can use with the Holy water, which is their like rose essence, and then to top it off they have the Holy oil, which is like a very healing face oil. So those 3 combined is kind of like the entryway in a way to the brand. And they have this set with all the full-size products, and if that's a little too like expensive, then there's the travel size version. So you get all these like teeny tiny products that still last a good amount of time. I still have mine. I only use them when I go on shorter trips, and I still have quite a bit of product left. But if you are using them every single day, I think it should last you about a month. I think that's what I heard. And even the gift sets are currently on sale. So like the full size one is normally almost like $400, but now it's down to $276. And then the travel size is on sale for $111. So if you're new to the brand, or you want to like try something from them, or you're looking for a gift for someone that is super into skincare, this would be the perfect gift. And the next product I want to mention is the La Mer Creme de la Mer. This is a gift set that I personally received last year. So I think the color might be a little different this year, but they always do this kind of gift set. I mentioned in my Sephora video that I don't think the Creme de la Mer is like worth the price, like the full price. But if you can get it as a gift or as some kind of discount or in like a value gift set, I think it's so worth it, because they usually do this around this time where they have this like gift set. They give you the standard size of the Creme de la Mer and then a smaller one at the price of the regular standard size. So you get a lot of value out of this whole gift set, and you can travel with the little standard one as well. And because this product is so potent, it's very concentrated, you really don't need too much. And I wouldn't recommend using this like during the day. This is something that's very like heavy duty, like super healing. Definitely like load it up at nighttime before you go to sleep so you can like really work its magic overnight. And Creme de la Mer was one of the main products that I noticed myself reaching back for every time my skin was like freaking out, irritated from like the sun or any harsh products, just like what have you. I always reverted back to it, and it was always very healing. And when I received this as a gift last year, it just felt so good. So if you are looking for a gift for yourself or any loved one that is really into skincare, I think this would be such an amazing product. And of course, look at this packaging. I think you can definitely use this for something else. And you heard it, right? This super like thick magnetic closure. It's so satisfying. And then I have a skincare device I want to share with you. You guys have probably seen this like everywhere. They have this like massive sale going on right now, so I'm thinking of buying one more. These two from Medicube. I forget what they're called, but this is mostly for your pores, and this one is to help your skincare products absorb into your skin like deeply and a lot faster and better, because most of the time all our products are just kind of like floating on top of our face and it's not actually penetrating deep into our skin. And these are just really good to have at home, so you can do like some at-home self-care routine. I personally have been using this one a lot more because it's just so much easier to like travel with and easy to use, whereas this one, it still kind of hurts. So I'm still on like step 1. I have not really gone up to like step 3, 4, or 5, because I think even step 1 is like enough with this one, whereas this one, it's so much easier like on the skin to use. And if you're using like a nice serum, it always like helps so much, and it kind of prevents all your skincare products from pilling. So I've been really liking these, and they're very lightweight. I only charged them once when I first got them like 6 months ago, and I still haven't really had the need to like charge them. So the battery really lasts a long time as well. And then I wanted to mention HydraFacial. So I've gotten 3 or 4 HydraFacials so far, so it's kind of like a quarterly thing for me, and I think that has helped my skin so much. So I don't have like an actual product to share with you, but what I recommend is going to your local med spa or just like looking one up online. And if they do offer some kind of like gift certificate, if you can like purchase the HydraFacial like in advance, I would really recommend you to do so. I love HydraFacials because there's 0 downtime. So as soon as you get your facial done, you can literally like go back to your normal activities like right away. You can wear makeup the next day. Like there's literally like nothing that you have to worry about. And HydraFacials give you the most intense like glazed donut kind of glow. So I think everyone could benefit from it, and who doesn't like to be pampered? And the next product I want to mention is this filter shower head from Jolie. It was kind of like an Instagram influence purchase, not gonna lie, but I have been loving it because I always have some kind of texture around my nose, and it used to bug me so much. And I noticed that every time I went to Europe or stayed at like a nice hotel with some kind of like water filtration system, my skin would react so well to it, and I would wake up with the softest, the most glowing face with 0 texture right here. And I always wonder, how can I achieve this even back at home, because this is something that I always like struggled with. And one day it clicked that it was probably the water filtration system, because where I currently live, the water is very hard. There's a lot of stuff in it, so it's kind of gross, but my tub would turn pink because of that water, which is really gross to think about, because you're brushing your teeth, you're washing your face, you're washing your hair, like everything. And also I take a lot of baths, so I was kind of getting uncomfortable that I would have to take a bath in this kind of water. So I decided to finally get this shower head. It's so easy to install, like I did it myself. It only took me 5 minutes, and ever since then I have noticed my texture pretty much gone. It's not like super glowing, but it has reduced a lot. I mean, I do take really good care of my skin. I use a lot of like nice products and do a lot of face masks and whatnot, but I think the shower filter has been helping me a ton. And my tub has not turned pink ever since then, so I know it's working. I feel like this video has kind of turned into like almost like my favorites video, but I guess it only makes sense because I would only want to recommend like my favorite products to you guys, the ones that I really feel like are worth mentioning, and I would only want to give nice things to like the loved ones in my life, right? So the next product I wanted to mention is makeup from Hermes. I have this blush right here that I've been wearing every single day, and it's in the shade Rose Tan. It feels amazing. It lasts all day on the skin. It also smells really good, but it is a little bit too strong for some people, so just keep that in mind. And of course, the packaging is just so amazing with this like off-centered pan, and this does come in the Hermes orange box, so it's just that added touch. And then this is kind of like a quick stocking stuffer item. This hand lotion from Diptyque has been my favorite. I have this in my purse every time I go out because it's just so amazing. Look at this pump, guys. It is such a game changer. Most hand lotions I've used are either like a squeezy tube, like toothpaste, so it always gets dirty, but with this one, it's such a good packaging. And this one is in the scent Dosons, so it smells like jasmine, which is very, very nice. And sometimes I just use this instead of spraying perfume because it's so fragrant. That I feel like can be like a both good and bad, but even with this alone, it smells like you have some kind of like fragrance on. And of course, the design is so beautiful. I mean, all Diptyque products just always look so good, just like standing alone on your coffee table, in your handbag, what have you. And now we're really in that colder season where everything is starting to get like super dry, like your hands, lips, face, everything. So hand lotion is kind of like a no-brainer. And the last product, again, it has been like my favorite for the past like few months. I had to mention these cookbooks. These are from Tieghan Gerard, called Harvest. What I love about these cookbooks is that they are so easy. Like all the recipes in here, they're not so serious, they're not so like daunting, they're just very simple, like very easy, and that's exactly what I was looking for. Like look at the format, beautiful pictures, very appetizing. It has all the details like the ingredients, prep time, cook time, total time, some like side notes, and the actual recipes. I know it's super specific, but the font is perfect. The size of the font is also perfect, so it's just so easy to follow. And there's different sections, so there's like breakfast items, side dishes, entrees like chicken, meat, lamb, or even like vegetarian recipes, and then there's like all these like dessert items. Oh my god, this has been my favorite, you guys. This is so good. And for me, I don't include every single ingredient like from the recipe if I feel like it's a little too excessive. Like these cinnamon apple tarts, for instance, I think I skipped out on brown sugar because I had maple syrup at home, so I just used that instead, and it's just so good. These recipes are just so good for people that are kind of like me, like very easy on the go. Like I'm not trying to be like super healthy where I'm eating like all these like weird substitutes, but I do have health in mind, but I want to make it taste good, you know, all the good stuff. It's kind of like a happy in between. And there's something so cozy about, you know, finding a recipe like from like an actual hard copy book and recreating it and just like sharing with your loved ones. So I wanted to share these with you. So that's everything, you guys. My annual holiday gift guide. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you in my next video.